Hi everyone, today I would like to talk about my camera collection, specifically my analog camera collection. So the first camera, my first analog camera is my grandfather's. He lent it to me when I was going to Vienna for a vacation with friends. And he lent it to me and I totally fell in love with it. I in I took 3 rolls with me to take picture of me and my friend, and I totally fell in love with film photography. This Topcon RE2 is a SLR. I just leave it here so you guys can read what it is written. It is a fully mechanical camera, so it works without battery. But you can also, the battery, it is only for the light meter. So to open the camera, there's a notch here. You just pull it down and it will open like so. I think this camera is built in the 1960s, but I'm not sure. Let's hear the shutter. Yes, it has a very typical SLR sound, the mirror clapping. Now, right after this camera, I fall into the rabbit hole of film photography. So I decided to buy my own camera with my own money, and I came across this one right here. After watching a lot of videos on YouTube, I decided to get myself this Rollei 35. It is a zone focusing camera. I decided to go with this guy right here because I remember when I was in Vienna, I had I had neck pain because of this guy right here. It is very heavy, so I was looking for something lighter and more compact. As you can see, it can fit in my pocket totally. I bought it off eBay from a shop. I think it's called Analog Lounge. And at the beginning, I was undecided whether to buy the gray version or the black version. I went with this gray version because mine has, let's see, has the owner name written on the back of the camera. So 1975 May, or 5th of 1975. Eckhart Lange. So if Eckhart Lange is watching my video, I have your camera. The light meter is working fine, so I'm very happy because most of these Rollei have the light meter doesn't work at all. Put it back here. Then the third camera that I bought was this Rollei XF35. It is a very handsome camera. I decided to go with the Tessa XF35 and the Sona on, I'm sorry, the Rollei 35 has the Tessa lens and this guy has the Sona lens. Yeah, a lovely camera, a rangefinder, my first rangefinder. Well, because of its age, it has a little bit of misalignment. It has a vertical, yes, it has the vertical misalignment. Yeah, and the film counter is misplaced. So instead of counting, I just see the black part of the counter. The next camera that I bought, well, it was not a camera. It was actually a Polaroid. So I fell in love with this Polaroid on eBay right away. So it's the Polaroid Spirit 600 CL. I don't know why, maybe because of the rainbow here, rainbow on black. It is working fine. And yeah, this is my first Polaroid camera. I took a couple of pictures with this guy, and I enjoy doing so. Then as I was looking around, I decided to go to the local flea market, and I found this guy right here, the Konica C35 Efp. It's a compact camera with no focusing at all, just fixed focus. And when I first got it, the battery compartment was corroded, so I had to do a bit of cleaning. And right now it is working. Yeah, so I also did a video about this guy. It has film in it. Oh yeah, the sound of the shutter, I'm sorry, I forgot. The Rollei 35. The Rollei 35. Very silent. How should wait, I can't remember how to put this guy back in its place. Oh wait, right, I have to. I always forget to do the cranking part, so don't be like me, just pay attention, okay? Yeah, so this guy right here, and then I was interested in medium format camera, and they were quite pricey, and I decided to go for a cheaper one. So I discovered Pilomo Lubitel 166, a medium format camera. Oh yeah, I have it in bulk mode. Let's see, 125. So this guy right here, I got it from eBay, and the seller wasn't listed as working, so he said that it was working, but the ground glass, not this one, but the one that reflects the image from this lens here, you know, there's a diagonal mirror. It came loose, and I had to open the camera and fix it myself. I also got a bit of a refund from this camera, so yeah, I still have to take picture with it, but for the time being, I'm very happy. So now, one day at a flea market, I went on a buying spree, and I got myself a couple of Polaroids. So the first one here is the Polaroid 600 Spirit blend camera. It's the non-flash version, and you cannot choose the focus range. I got this for very cheap. While I was there at the shop, the guy was talking with a lady, and she said that, you know what, I got an exact camera like this one right here, and if you want, you can contact me later, and we can talk about it. So after the flea market ended, I went to her house, and I was given the red version, the Super Color 645 CL. So this camera has a story, and it's one of the most valuable piece of my collection, a sentimental value, because it has a story behind it. Yeah, Now, I also got another Polaroid right right before I decided to leave the place, the flea market, and I found this one right here, Polaroid 636. You can hear the flash charging because I got a cassette in it. Yeah. Now, at another flea market, I decided to look for a couple of compact camera, and I found the Olympus XA. It was beaten up. The battery compartment was corroded, so I did not clean it as first. I just put 2 new batteries in it, and it works perfect. The flash, I think, I'm not sure if it's broken or not, but it works when it wants to. So kind of annoying, but I cannot say anything because I got it for dirt cheap. The next camera on the same day is the Agfa 535. I hate the sound of this guy. I just don't like it. But I got it for very cheap, and Agfa, well, that doesn't make camera at all. And this lovely example here is beautiful. It has a very big viewfinder, which I also appreciate. Then the last camera of the day, of the same day that I got the 2 before, is the Minolta Riva Zoom. Yeah, I got it for very cheap, but I wasn't sure if it was working or not, so I put battery in it. Well, right now there's no battery, it works only in auto mode. And yeah, nothing much to say about this camera. Then when my neighbor know about my camera collecting, she asked me that if you want to see what we got, so she invited me to her house, and she has given me this camera, a TLR, the Hako 44. It takes 127 film. Very lovely camera. Silent. Yeah. I love. It's a very vintage camera. Now, it is quite difficult to find 127 film nowadays, but I'm still looking forward to take picture with this right here, this guy. Then one day me and my grandmother, we went to the local flea market again, and at the end of the flea market, right before it closes, I found a bag of a case of Yashica. I opened it, and this guy was inside. I was totally surprised, and I decided to get one. But my grandmother, she insists of buying me this because she would like to give me something. So this is my, let's say, a camera given by my grandmother. The Ashika Electro 35 GTN. A lovely camera. Yeah, there's a lot of video about this camera online already, so I won't say much. I still have to take some picture with it, so stay tuned for test rolls. Oh, and it doesn't have the pad of the pad of death problem. That click sound, it means that this camera is healthy. I was looking then another camera on the internet. I found this Instax Wide 100. I wanted to take some Instax Wide picture, and I went for this guy right here. I still have to take picture with it. I have some issue with this camera. It's on the video that I posted before, so if you guys know what's going on, please comment. Okay, the last two camera. I know I have a lot of cameras, but well, is the Voigtlander VF135, which is the smaller sister of the Rolei. I did a comparison video. If you guys miss it, just look for it on YouTube. It doesn't work. I don't know why, but I bought it for curiosity purpose. Yeah. And then the last camera, which doesn't work, is the Canon 28. Canon 28. They say that these Canons have battery problem, the battery contact problem. I tried to fix it, but nothing. So yeah, nothing to do here, just a broken camera. I might sell this for parts. So this is my state of collection of 2019. I'm sorry if this video is too long for someone. I do not edit much because I don't like editing, and I don't have time to edit videos. I just do film the entire video without cutting. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.